And my first move in this video will be to put Blaziken in the lead because my Lotic is starting to get low on PP as well. At least this place is coming to an end soon. If only I didn't have to lug those 2 useless HM slaves around. Oh well, there's nothing that can be done about it now. But, okay, back to CoroCoro. I simply couldn't talk about the September edition because for some reason it's the September edition of CoroCoro without talking about the fake scans that popped up on Saturday. And those scans actually had false information on them that we all fell for. Even Cerebi fell for those scans, which shows that he may not know as much about the games that I give him credit for. So, yeah, they found their one Cerebi, and what was on those scans was the usual stuff, Pokemon abilities and stuff, except that they showed Mamanbu as having Swift Swim, whereas it has Hydration and a new ability called Healing Heart, which heals your partner's status ailments in doubles and triples. But yeah, there were, I think, 5 Pokemon in those scans, 4 of which had already been seen, such as Mamanbu, though Mamanbu's art in those fake scans didn't match what turned out to be Sugimori's official art for Mamanbu. But those scans were very convincing. I have to give whoever made them credit. They were very convincing. They looked so much like the real deal that everyone was fooled. So I'll throw up a link in the movie description in case some of you missed all the action. And yeah, as I said, there were Pokemon that were already revealed, but there was one totally fake Pokemon to go along with them. It's sort of a cross between Feebas and the blue football. I'm not kidding, this fish looks as ugly as Feebas. It does look a lot like Feebas, except it's blue and it looks like a football as well for some reason. You can even see, you know the stitches that are on the football? Well, you can see them near one of that thing's eyes. So, yeah. Fake Pokemon, thank God, because it looked ugly as sin. Even Feebas looked like a freaking beauty pageant compared to that thing. But anyway, back to real news. Grow now raises both attack stats by one stage instead of just special attack, which would be nice, except it's only really useful for mixed sweepers, and usually they will want to focus more on one side of the damage spectrum anyway. So it's a pretty good improvement, but still not enough that we're going to see it a lot in competitive play, I think, anyway. This is just Theoremon. Lock-on Regice, no thank you, I have only perfect accuracy moves, so there we go. Speaking of perfect accuracy, Victini's Victory Star is actually going to act as a compound eyes for both itself and any partners in doubles and triples. So that means, you know what that means? Perfect accuracy Fire Blast. This thing is going to hurt. Depending on its move pool, of course. If Fire Blast is the only move that can really take advantage of Victory Star, then it might not be so bad. But if it gets loads of high power, low accuracy moves like Stone Edge or Thunder or Blizzard, then it might be the big difference maker, just like Manaphy's Hydration, as I said a few videos ago. That could potentially send it to Ubers, but it's still way too early to tell. So we're only going to be able to tell when the game's actually out and we see what kinds of stats and moves Victini actually has. And Victini, I'm predicting, will have stats of 100 across the board. And wow, Slaking, this is not good news, but at least I got Brick Break. Wonder if I'll be able to 1-hit KO if that thing has a lot of HP. No, not quite! And oh god! Earthquake! Oh, say goodbye to Blaziken, folks. It's gonna die? Whoa, excuse me? I didn't expect to survive that! And I can't even do my over-the-top. It's alive! It's alive! Because I had already wasted it on that orangutan and loopy lights a few days ago. But, wow! Slaking, I I don't care about the level advantage. Slaking has 160 base attack, and Blaziken isn't known for its defenses. So, for it to take only half damage from a Slaking Earthquake was a tremendous shocker. And I really mean it. That really came out of the blue. I was sure it would be a one-hit KO and another Slaking. Well, if I get lucky, I might actually kill it this time because it was way deep in the red last time, so let's keep our fingers crossed. God damn, I hate facing Slakings in game. You don't know how much. And mercifully, it dies before it can do any further damage. And the worst thing is that I could have faced those two trainers in a double battle, so I would have to face two Slakings in the same battle. That would have been way too abusive. Oh, thank God I decided to take them on in singles, else it would have been a mess. And just to get this out there before Victory Road ends, which is real soon, Sturdy, on top of immunity to one-hit KOs, will have a permanent focus sash effect, so that it prevents one-hit KOs from full HP from any move. The problem, of course, is that, well, people were already giddy with excitement at the idea of finally Sturdy doing something, but the reason why I don't think it's that much of an improvement, entry hazards. The only way to be immune to Stealth Rock is Magic Guard, and you can't have Magic Guard and Sturdy at the same time, so Sturdy isn't going to do that much good. And with that, Victory Road is now over, and we're going to be heading into the Pokemon League real soon, so I'm just going to heal my team, please, because their PP has seriously been reduced by that whole ordeal. When you start switching your leads around like crazy because you don't have enough PP, it's about freaking time the dungeon ends. So now I'm going to pick Skarmory and Rayquaza back up, and afterwards I'm going to buy some items. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to do the same thing I did in Red and Crystal, and beat the Elite Four without using any items at all, any consumable items, because I remember using the Poke Flute in Red once, but I'm not going to be taking any chances. Hyper Potions, I want 20, so I'm going to buy 15. Max Potions, I'm going to pass. Full Restore, I am going to buy 3, so I have 5. Full Heal, how many do I have? 5, that's enough. On top of the berries and everything else. Revives, I want 10. No, 15. I'm going to take 15 in total. Yeah. And yeah, full heals, I didn't need them because I already have enough of them. On top of all those lower ranked status healing things and berries. So I didn't really need any of them. So these guys are going to check out all my badges, and I do have all the badges, so onwards to the Pokemon League. So now I'm just going to save before stepping through the door, because once I step through this door, there is no going back. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, the ultimate test, the Great Gauntlet, the Crowd Pleaser, the Elite Four!